dueling videos.
Oh, yeah, well, just for that, I'll zoom in on you.
Oh no! Don't break it.
There's a pretty face.
Where?
Yeah, sneaking around there. Smile, you're on candy.
You're on candy. He's still taking, Mark. Would you put that away?
Well, we have to do this again.
They don't have enough pictures today. That's not because they don't have enough people enjoying the pictures. People enjoying your
Hot up here.
I don't know.
Only when I start getting up to be their age and I can kick back because I'll be able to remember.
And
I'm not kidding. Oh, you don't have it.
Daniel Ortega. Wait a minute. Mark's here too. There's on the left.
Is everybody having a good time? What is this?
Hey, get up and walk over it, Dan.
That's okay. I don't want to have this on memory. When it goes away, I don't want to be reminded of it.
Here we are.
Okay.
Hey, get a picture of the old man over there, the old sky.
Whoa. There's Uncle Lorraine. Sitting by that other guy. See, Uncle Lorraine doesn't have a... Wait, oh, wait a second. Wait. I have a picture of Jim in the bathroom.
With that?
Yeah. Woo.
Anything good on TV?
Is he there?
5 or 6 years.
Oh, I don't know where I'm
Turkey. Or some jello. Here, you want some jello?
I gotta get you.
some broccoli.
Yeah, we're talking on the phone.
Some of this broccoli.
Oh, look who's back there.
Donnie tree. Dad, you want to put that in some trees? Small ones. Rice, Donnie? Rice. Just a minute.
That's what we're figuring on.
Want it now? Aunt Don will have to get you a paper plate or something.
Move over.
Okay, there's time in
Hi.
Where to play?
Grab one.
Don't take a whole lot.
I'm taking a whole book.
That's all right.
People will never believe how confused this is. Now they'll see.
Oh, this is where I have to come in and eat pieces of donuts.
Exciting, doll.
Boo.
I don't know if that's helping, but it won't hurt you.
There you go. There's sugar full. Boy, look what a nice clean plate this guy has.
Wiping your nose on camera.
Oh, is it? Oh. No, that wasn't it. Little itch right there, see? Shall I do something, a little etiquette here?
Hey, Wes, you need some more coffee?
No, not yet.
Just eat on.
Hey, Carl Seal, down here's a whole bunch of turkey, and it's supposed to be good for. It's supposed to be
Abigail, turn
for
around.
Rascal and heart trouble.
Abigail, turn around. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, don't mind us. Just pretend we're not here.
Yeah, that's pretend that your every mistake will be recorded for posterity.
Oh, history. This is really history, you know?
Would you like some cheese?
Would I like some cheese? No. No, just say cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah, that's it.
Lula, would you like some cheese? Maybe at that end they would like some. What's in that? A film or a
Movie.
trees? Oh.
Videotape.
Videotape. Later, maybe we can sit down and talk about some family history and get this recorded so that we can all remember things. Donna. Hello. Donna.
Pictures of me this morning.
No, but I got the really good ones of Jim. Turn around. There's, oh, thanks.
Gee, that was great.
Do you know what I'm taking, Donna? I'm taking your bottom.
You're taking my snack side.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, do it again.
After you eat that. That's the way it is. You already have one of them, and you're not having another one.
Somebody wiping their nose. Dan, you're not alone. Hello. Hello. Are you going to say hi?
Raya.
Hi, Mariah.
Hi.
Say hi.
You don't fall in now.
Every time I got to see her.
It's Dawn, Dawn.
Yeah, just dawned on me. Where is she?
Down there.
Oh, that's
Blue. There's
You guys going to giggle? That's so funny.
Giggle on the
No.
Giggle on command.
Okay, now, tell us how it all began.
Rain, that's your job.
Gotta talk loud, though.
How did this family all get started?
That's a life's history, I don't know.
Well, where did we come from? You don't know.
Pumpkin patch.
We wasn't there.
We came from Alsace-Lorraine.
All right, tell me what you know about that.
Well, I don't know. Our grandfather came from there, and he and his cousins came here. Only 2 people with the name of Banshaw. And that was our grandfather and our uncle. Well, our dad though was here, was born here. So we don't know a lot, really.
Well, it really wasn't our uncle.
No, it was a cousin, but we always called him Uncle Dave.
Yeah, our beginning was on the county line of Wyandotte and Crawford. That is where we live. And
Close to Lambert.
yeah,
Where?
Lambert,
Lambert.
Ohio!
Right in Metropolis.
And we were all born in the same house. Even our dad was born in the same
And
house.
where was that, though?
on the county line.
County Line Road?
Wyandotte in Crawford County.
Mm-hmm.
Have anybody famous?
The house still there?
My grandmother lived with us after him.
Is this the grandmother that had all the different husbands?
Yeah, she had 3.
And who were they?
Well, first was Dininger, then was Bunshaw, and then Baker.
Now,
Didn't have any children from Baker.
and you're obviously from the bond shop.
Yeah.
Right?
There was 3 from the Dininger.
Now, where did you know that jelly cupboard I got? Was that hers?
Yes,
Yes.
that jelly cupboard was hers.
She bought a jelly covered
And a dry creek.
right down in the basement. You mean? No, Donna, no more.
I'm just gonna clean my platters.
Oh, just set it on another dish and put it in the refrigerator.
Were there any interesting family stories you could tell?
Right?
What?
Big Bunshaw went back to the old country in Alsace-Lorraine. His father said he always had to pile hay up by hand. Vic said, why over in America they have a loader, a behind the wagon and picked it up that way. His father got up off the chair and said he'd lied enough, so he went in the bedroom, went to bed.
Oh my goodness, he didn't believe him. Any other stories? Oh, come on. Tell me this story about the sheep and Halloween.
Halloween?
Yeah, that was you. Now, come on. I know that story. You're not going to tell me it's not true now. One Halloween, what did you do with the neighbor's sheep?
Well,
You remember that.
what we did once, we split sheep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I don't think he did that. It was,
Lorraine didn't do that. That was you?
that was me and Harold.
Oh.
And that group, we split sheep.
In the middle of the night?
Yes. But one farmer's sheep in one field, you know, and then changed and put the theirs in another yard, in another field.
Well, I can tell you a better one than that. You know, we lived over there by Michael's farm, and they had all these registered horses and real fancy horses, and the neighbor down the road had an old horse with a sway back, and so we dared him to put that horse in with those others, in the field with those others.
Thoroughbred.
And did he? What'd they do?
Oh, you could tell it in a hurry what who it belonged to.
They probably enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our dad said, one time he said, you get these beans all planted.
Talk louder, Uncle Rain.
Our dad said, when you get all these beans planted, I had to plant them in the corn. You go to the bailey. So we did, and we got planting the beans. And Abigail, she got hers planted in a hurry. Couldn't find out why. Here she's dumping them all in one hill.
Abigail, did you do that?
Little planning secrets.
I guess I had been hearing that Jack and the Beanstalk story. That was on the north side of the house where she did that.
Well, what else did you guys do when you were little that you got into trouble?
We used to play in the barn a lot.
Yeah?
Jump down on the hay. Go see.
Oh, it had a loft, you know, and you go up, and then we put hay down, and then we climb up in the loft and jump down in the hay piles, and it was so much fun.
Our dad built the cow barn on that barn. It was
Well, tell me about, you know, you started off at one farm, but then what I've always known as Grandma's house was something different. How did that all come about?
Well, during the Depression, our dad lost the farm that everybody was born.
110 acres of two sets of buildings.
I'm sorry, what?
110 acres and two sets of buildings.
Now, were all of you born at that time?
Yes.
What was that like?
See, as I said, our dad was born in the same house that every one of us was born in.
Uh-huh.
And then during the Depression, he lost the house.
And that was the house he was born in and grew up in?
Right. And
Do
that
you
was,
have a date on that? Do you know what year that would have been?
When he lost it?
No, when he was born. What year was he born?
80. He was born in 87, and Mom was
1887. Let's make sure we're talking 18.
yeah,
1887.
yeah, and Mom was born a year before he was.
Oh, she was older.
Yeah.
The older woman.
You can get the
And so he was born there, and all of you were born there. Then what happened then?
When he was born, the house wasn't remodeled, but after he was born, they added on to it.
The upstairs?
With that big porch, and that was
And we
all
had
the way around it.
2 stairways in the house.
Ah.
Not really. No.
Well, you not after, but when Dad there was 2 stairways to it when Dad lived there.
I don't think so.
Well, Mom told me there was 2 stairways to that house once. Because they hid in it.
They hid in it?
When they built them.
Well, tell us about that.
No, that was upstairs. Yeah, they were upstairs in the bedroom.
I always wondered about that because I wondered, but I thought she told me there was 2
The stairway
stairways.
went up from the living room, and then she wanted it changed, and wants this cellarway in a different place.
Well, what about the belling?
The belling, they couldn't find them until this door in the back.
But wait a minute. Tell us what the belling is, though.
The belling is making a lot of noise when you're married and trying to get you to come out.
Of the house.
Out of the house and ask them to come in.
Sometimes they'd take them a ride in a trailer.
I remember when Clover Hill was built.
Oh.
Is that true?
Yeah. We skipped out.
But the door that was in the living room didn't latch, and the stairway went up there in the living room. And there was a crack in the door, and the folks could see the light shining through.
I guess that's why I thought there was 2 stairways, because I always knew that the other one was in the kitchen, and this one came into the living room, and I guess maybe that's why I assumed that there were 2 stairways. So then when they took the one out, then they just put the other one in.
So before they put changed the stairway, you would go down to the basement from the kitchen with a
Trap door.
All right, you were starting to tell us, though, about you were all born there, and then the Depression came, and what happened?
Lost the farm. See, he had bought a 40 acres farm, 40 acres over on the other road, because Mother was wanting to get out off of that road because it was a mud road, and in the wintertime they didn't want to go anyplace. So they got this 40 acres. I didn't know that was the reason they bought the other place. I didn't know that was the reason. The mud, they had this new Ford, you know.
A new Ford? What year would that be?
1915.
A 1915 Ford.
And they couldn't use it in the wintertime. I never knew that was the reason they wanted to buy another place.
Is that road mud too?
No, that wasn't. No, the county line was. And, even when we went to school, we had to have wagons. Oh, yeah, I know we had wagons, but I thought we did such a good job by Lorraine getting on the horse and pulling the car out of the mud.
Lorraine, you got on the horse and pulled the car out of the mud?
Yeah, we pulled the car over to a paved road.
Paved road?
Yeah. It was on one side of the road. Then they'd leave the horse at the neighbors, and then we'd go on to the program or whatever we wanted.
Now, didn't I hear, Lorraine, you tell somebody that you used to drive the kids to school, and what did you call that, the kiddie wagon?
Yeah, kids wagon.
Well, what was it like?
Well, it was like a bus with had a horse on.
I mean, that's what I mean. It wasn't a car, it was a...
4 wheels.
It had windows on the side like a bus, and had seats on each side. It had a little stove in it when it was cold. What, out there, a little oil burner? Yeah. We had that. I don't know whether you had it when you drove, but they did have it.
Well, on the regular school bus, people didn't.
No, it was on the wagon.
So we have a disagreement here about what it was, actually.
Whether they were police or
An
not.
oil burner,
So anyways, after the Depression and he lost the farm, then you moved to
right down the road.
And how big of a farm was that?
About 100 acres.
All right, there's 100 acres.
We didn't get the chance to farm land.
Yeah. What?
We didn't get a chance to farm land. We farmed rented other places.
Hey, Josh, come here.
You never farmed that farm?
100 acres.
Oh, really?
Somebody left a move in the house because we had to get out of the house, you know, move on to the farm.
I'm going outside.
Okay.
So they left
They
us.
had to go to school. It's the same school, though.
So they
And then you eventually bought that farm?
No. Then we moved on west.
Oh my gosh. Oh, then this is the. I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
And is that the place I know now?
Yeah, that's the place you remember.
And that's Lorraine. You still own that,
No, we didn't own that. We rented that.
but you own it now.
No. No, that's not the place. There was another place.
How many times did you guys move?
Well, not that many.
Four times.
Oh. And this was really all a result of the Depression and what had happened.
Right.
Is that right?
Well, if they wouldn't have mortgaged that 40 acres against 70 acres, they might have been able to keep it. Because that farm was all paid for, where they
Yeah.
lived at
Wow.
county line. But the
Describe the house for me.
Well, it was nice bedrooms, 4 bedrooms upstairs, then an attic, and then nice windows.
It had a summer kitchen.
Yes, and a nice summer kitchen.
No inside bathroom, of course.
Inside bathroom.
We didn't know what that was.
No
Yeah.
running water for a while until we heard the system.
I had a pump in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
And our kitchen was in where the living room was. And this kitchen was divided with a pantry. And then they had a porch that was like it had like a door to shut some of the porch off.
Breezeway. We call it a breezeway in between the summer kitchen and the kitchen.
Yeah, but it had doors on both ends.
Yeah.
And so that wasn't much use. But the pantry, we found we could take part of that porch and put it into the kitchen. So that's where the kitchen was. Before, our stove was in the dining room. So we didn't use it for a dining room.
Do you have any special Do you have any special memories of your childhood? A holiday or a birthday or when anybody was born or?
Yes, they went Halloween down the neighborhood.
Well, tell me about it.
It was all muddy.
Yeah?
They left their overshoes.
What?
They lost their overshoes
They lost their overshoes.
in mud. Next day, my neighbors called up and wanted to know if someone lost an overshoe.
Whose overshoes were left?
Abigail.
Abigail, your name came up again. I mean, wait a minute. First you plant all the beans in one hole, and then you lose your overshoes.
Well, they went up to see, where was their name?
Rodani?
No, up, they went south.
Well, I think the Miller brothers was there.
Ed Myers.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean when I lost my overshoes?
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to tell us about?
Hello.
Didn't you tell me, somebody was telling me, and this could be the other side of the family, about how they got here and they came in a Conestoga wagon?
Yeah, that was the jump.
That was
All right, tell us how we're related to the jumps, and then the story.
Well, our mother was, her maiden name was Jump, and her father came in the,
How did it get started? I mean, he came from...
Covered what?
from New York.
Mm-hmm.
Came from New York. And
State.
New York. New York State. No, it's New York State.
No, York State.
York State. Before they changed it to New York, I guess it was changed. It was York State.
Of what we now know as New York?
Yes.
Okay. So wherever it was he came from, what happened?
Well, they had a grant and got this farm north of Benton, and they cleared it and
Also been.
no, south of Benton,
That's okay.
and they cleared this farm and they.
But how did they get here? Didn't you say Conest?
Yeah, they came on.
And was something about the Erie Canal then?
No.
No, that's something else.
I don't know about the Erie Canal.
But they came in a Conestoga wagon.
To make the roads them days too.
Say what?
The neighbors and everybody had to work to make the roads. You know, the roads weren't made. They
Yeah.
had to chop them off.
What year would that have been that they came from New York or York State?
Pull this road down somewhere.
Yeah, it was around 1850, 1852.
Okay.
Because I have
And here we have Aunt Evelyn,
Growing taller.
rising to the occasion.
It's amazing.
Keep growing.
It's our information.
Cheat. This isn't mine.
You don't claim her?
Yes, it is. That makes it
No, I don't think so.
Surprise?
Reload.
No. Children behave.
Children. Children.
My mom stand up, smacking my
Sharon had it kind of hard
Yeah.
because her mother died when she was 6 weeks old.
All right, whose mother died?
My mother,
Your mother did.
our mother, and
Died when?
when she was only 6 weeks old.
Our mother's mother.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. And so who raised her?
Our mother's mother. It was our mother.
Our mother didn't die when she was 6
No.
weeks.
She.
Our mother's mother died
Yeah.
when our mother was 6 weeks
I
old.
thought that's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they had to have 2 women to stay there.
Because one woman wouldn't stay alone.
Well, and then there was 3 or 4 boys there too.
Yeah, see.
And they didn't want to stay there
And take care of the baby.
and take care of the baby and cook for Grandpa and their 3.
Now, you know the organ that Aunt Abigail has, was that that lady's organ?
No, this was.
No, it's our grandmother's organ. Step-grandmother.
step-grandmother's organ.
Oh.
She
And
married
what was her name?
Addie Gerhardt. Well, no, they Gerhardt was Gerhardt. She married a Gerhardt. It was him.
Yeah, her main name was Hep. Addie Hep. Married William Jump.
Second marriage.
Any other stories?
Married. His wife was Dunlap. Yes, they lived out north.
That would be our grandmother.
That was I've got a picture of them when they got married.
Mm-hmm. Any more stories of growing up?
It was lots of fun.
Tell us about it.
Lots of fun.
At that time, there were how many children?
What time?
How many were in your family originally? 7. Okay.
One boy and 6 girls.
Let's hear it from the boy. Uncle Lorraine, how did you tolerate all of those girls? You just went to work? Did you ignore them?
No.
You didn't ignore them?
I would.
Did they make your life interesting?
I think he kind of thought we was a nuisance, though.
Did you think they were a nuisance?
No.
Now think about it, Uncle Lorraine. Now think about it. Were they a nuisance? No.
We were a pest, I guess.
Well, he didn't milk any cows. He had the hog, and Nephew and I, we milked. And
When we all got old enough, we all milked. That was all our job, was to milk the cows.
Yeah.
But I can remember the most fun at nighttime. We'd all go out and play hide-and-go-seek in the dark, you know. I think that was the most fun. You know, you don't do that anymore because people say, oh, you can't go out in the dark, you know. But that was so much fun to play hide-and-go-seek at nighttime. And we'd all go out and play hide-and-go-seek.
we played tag clear around the house.
Yes.
And we had a woodshed behind, and we'd throw the balls over.
And the old.
And the over.
Is that the name of the game, Andy Over?
Yeah.
And we had a kitty car. That's what I can remember. Oh, 3-wheeled little kitty car, we called it. And we had a porch, and we just run. It was, you know, about 2 sides of the house, you know, and we just run that up and on that, down that porch. Oh, we just played and played with that.
Person to play by herself. She wanted to go out and play. Why she'd go out there and play on that porch. You hear that thing around. And wooden wheels, yeah.
Yeah, wooden wheels.
Do you have any memory? Do you have any?
We still had that kitty cart when we moved over in Homer's next place, and I used that over there.
Oh my
We
goodness.
had a porch there too.
And we had a sidewalk there too.
Oh, yeah.
That house was really nice. With lots of room.
One of them off and one into the middle of the street. And there were no cars going in, and I wasn't
Yes.
Be careful.
And a bathroom.
What?
Everyone else was a picnic.
What?
We had a bathroom
and a
without a toilet.
A bathroom without a toilet. Oh, that was in.
And we thought that was really great.
You know,
Bathtub and
Go
take
to
it.
the toilet and then we see.
You didn't go then? I always tell people about Grandma's 3-holer, and they don't understand that because it was graduated sizes.
But over at Homer's Steps, we had a sidewalk to go to the toilet on.
Have you ever heard that poem called? Have you ever heard that poem called "The Size of Grandma's Room and Bath with 6 large rooms and 1 long path"? Do you have any memories of my mother?
She was a good sister.
Oh, really? Tell me all the time she got in trouble.
She was alright. She had a couple bad sick spells, though, that she, for 2 winters, but she had some kind of rheumatism and had to wrap their legs in and have her in that tilted back chair that Mom and Dad had. Remember that?
And they said they carried her on a pillow. She was so bad.
She was pretty good size, too.
The thing that made the tears come to my eyes is when she was down in Columbus and the doctors were interviewing her, and she was saying about being sick and that she couldn't go out and play like the rest of us did.
Yeah.
And I felt like tears come down. Well, I didn't realize that.
She was about 4 years old when she had rheumatoid arthritis. She had it for 2 winters. And then they said that Dr. Madden wasn't going to go back to him. So then they went out to Dusky, and he had a doctor up there examine her. And he gave her things or whatever. He gave her lunch and everything. She couldn't go upstairs. She had to lay in that.
But then when she got better, they did take her upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
And I can remember when she took her first steps. She was so glad when she could walk from one side of the room to the other.
Mhm. That was after being ill.
Mhm.
See, I don't remember any of this, and I can remember having fun and playing outside. It's like say hide-go-seek, and we liked to play dress up and play grown up. And I can remember, getting clothes on with all of us, And then when Clara Lucille was born, she took over like she was the mom. She slept with her.
She raised Clara Lucille.
She slept with her and took care of her.
Oh my goodness.
And she just really took over Clara Lucille.
She'd just take Clara Lucille and put in bed with her. And when she was hungry, she'd just get up and feed her and
oh my goodness.
back to bed.
Well, Mom then was sleeping upstairs when Clara Lucille was born. But then later, when she slept down there in that other bedroom.
Well, I think I'm getting low here.
Clara Lucille was born, they wondered what they were going to name her. And she said, well,
I can't hear you. She said
we'll
what?
call her Enough.
Who said that?
Our mother said we'd call.
Grandma said you'd call her Enough?
Yeah. But then Lorraine came up with the name of Lucille, and finally they put the Clara on.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I'm going to have to shut this off. My power is getting low.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now I have something to keep forever. Any parting remarks?
Bye.
What?
that's going to be a jigsaw.
Alrighty. Thank you so much.
Bye.